Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bowtied Body Language channel. It's Owl, here to help you unlock the mind's secrets, both conscious and unconscious. Together, we'll master the art of body language for personal growth and success. And for more insights, tips, and discussions, don't forget to check out my Twitter at bowtied_owl. With that said, let's get into today's video analysis. Today we're looking at a video recorded of the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken reacting with quite the reaction when President Biden referred to China's leader Xi Jinping as a dictator. This occurred at a press conference following a meeting intended to mend strained relations between the U.S. and China. Biden was questioned about his previous comments from June where he labeled Xi as a dictator. Let's watch the full reaction first, then break it down.
President, after today, would you still refer to President Xi as a dictator? This is a term that you used earlier this year.
Well, look, he is. I mean, he's a dictator in the sense that he is a guy who runs a country that is a communist country that is based on a form of government totally different than ours. Anyway,
Okay, let's start breaking down this visceral reaction.
President, after today, would you still refer to President Xi as a dictator? This is a term that you used earlier.
As always, we look at opening body language of Blinken. The first thing you'll notice is the forward lean, indicating his heightened attention or perhaps expectation. His shoulders curl inwards, as if to create a protective barrier, hands placed firmly on his knees, as though preparing for a significant event. And observe the fingers, they twitch and move, betraying a rush of energy or possibly anxiety. These signals combined paint a picture of Blinken's discomfort, perhaps due to the topic of the conversation, or maybe it's President Biden's reaction to the question posed to him. Biden's facial expression is teetering on the edge, hinting at unspoken thoughts that are perhaps better left unshared.
well, look, he is. I mean, he's a dictator in the sense that
As the conversation takes a dramatic turn with Biden's remark, well, look, he is a dictator. We see a textbook reaction from Blinken, a sequence straight from the limbic playbook, our brain's alarm system. Notice the sharp wince paired with his eyes casting downward, a sign of disapproval or concern. His mouth then parts in astonishment like, I can't believe he just said that. A deep breath is drawn in an effort to regain his composure and watch as his head vigorously shakes, a clear sign of disagreement or denial. Finally, you'll see his hands come alive with a burst of activity, fluttering in a display of acute stress. This choreography of gestures, the wince, the averted gaze, the open mouth, the deep breath, the shake of the head, and the animated hands, all reveal a state of heightened tension and anxiety. Blinken's reaction suggested shock because Biden's blunt description of Xi as a dictator immediately followed delicate diplomatic engagements. This unvarnished language was a stark departure from the careful diplomacy that Blinken had cultivated over a year. Marco Carnellos, a former Italian diplomat, echoed this sentiment, indicating that a single word might have jeopardized an entire year of diplomatic effort, effectively flushing it down the toilet.
he is a guy who runs
And now, a quick pop quiz for our observant viewers. Notice the individual seated to the right. His identity isn't clear, but his actions speak volumes. As he raises his hand to his ear, we have to wonder, what's the motive behind this gesture? Is he signaling disbelief, or is this a mere reflex to catch every word in a crucial conversation? What do you think? Is it a calculated response or just a casual adjustment? Drop your guesses in the comments.
a country that is a communist country that is based on a form of government totally different than ours. Anyway,
Want to learn more about body language? Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more content like this. Be sure to download your free copy of Read the Room using the link in my bio. It's a comprehensive guide to understanding nonverbal communication. Applying this knowledge will revolutionize your personal and professional relationships.